specific response from the large language model. So act as a role you want to set actually. So only then the model can able to respond to properly, because the generative AI model, as I said exactly, it has been trained with a worldly knowledge, like library of books and a lot of articles, right? All the LLM models are trained with a massive data center. Specifically, it requires like no hyperscale data centers designed for extremely computing these workflows. So it requires like thousands of GPUs or TPUs to run in parallel, because such a huge amounts of data it needs to be trained. So it would be available as a pre-trained data only. So massive power supply and the distributed storage systems, a single LLM large language model training run can only, it requires like no 10,000 plus GPUs, and it keeps on training for a weeks or a month in a continuous computation. And there's going to be there had been no millions of dollars have been invested in the computing cost of single LLM model actually. So generative AI models, basically vast and diverse data would be given, and massive computation process has been there to prepare the large language models so that it can able to provide with the multi-step reasoning. And these LLM models have been prepared or no by the various AI companies, ChatGPT, Meta, right, Google. So a lot of companies have been investing with the data centers to build their own LLM models. So it's going to be quite expensive. So different users must have like different levels of access, whether it is a free trial users or paid users or enterprise users. It always checks with an API key what features can the user can use whenever he is accessing the models. Some models will be free of access, but most of the models will be the paid models only, because as I told you already, this has been $1 million investment. Models have been there. So whenever you want to build an agentic AI model or generative AI model, you need to have like API access. So API is a secret key authentication token that lets your application to access a service or API securely. This is going to be like the unique secret code you to access like no software service.